Once, in a quiet little village, there lived a man who was deeply troubled about his son. The boy was careless and idle. He never helped with work and spent his days roaming aimlessly around the village. One day, the father decided it was time his son learned an important lesson. He called the boy over and said kindly, "Son, there is a watch inside the cupboard. Please bring it to me." The boy did as he was told and returned with the watch. The father examined it and then said, "Now go to the marketplace and ask people how much they would pay for this watch." The boy set off and asked various people about the price. One man valued it at 500 rupees, another at 1,000. Someone else said 800. Everywhere he went, people gave different answers. No two opinions were exactly the same. When he returned home, the boy said, "Father, everyone told me a different price. Some said 500, some 800, and some 1,000. The father smiled and asked him to put the watch back in the cupboard. The next morning, the father called his son again. He asked him to bring the same watch once more. When the boy handed it over, the father said, "Go to the market again, but this time don't ask the price of the watch. Ask people how much the time inside this watch is worth." The son was puzzled, but he obeyed. At the marketplace, he asked people, "How much is the time inside this watch worth?" People stared at him in confusion. Some laughed, some mocked him. Others simply walked away. Embarrassed and unsure, the boy continued until he reached a small watch repair shop owned by an elderly man. When he asked the same question, the old watchmaker paused, set his tools aside, and looked at the boy kindly. He understood the real question behind the words. "Son," he said gently, "time cannot be bought. You could offer all the money in the world, yet you cannot buy back even a single second that has passed. That is why time must be used wisely." The boy listened silently as the old man continued. "Time has one weakness and one strength. Its weakness is that it always moves forward. Its strength is that you decide how to use the time you are given. Every person in this world, rich or poor, receives the same 24 hours each day. What matters is how those hours are spent." Understanding dawned in the boy's eyes. He thanked the old man and rushed home to tell his father everything. The father placed a proud hand on his son's shoulder. From that day onward, the boy changed. He stopped wasting time, worked hard, and learned to value every moment. Friends, time is free, but priceless. You cannot own it, but you can spend it. You cannot save it, but you can use it. And once a moment passes, it is gone forever.